Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm Joey with Sports, and today we are back again for another video. Today we're going to be talking about some of my biggest fantasy football sleepers. I'm just going to quickly run through each major position and just list my favorite guy to snag in the later rounds of your fantasy drafts that could help you win your leagues. So first up at quarterback, this is a guy that nobody is talking about, which I find ridiculous since he was a top 5 quarterback in fantasy last season. He was in his first season in a new scheme, surrounded by very good weapons, and a team that wasn't afraid to let him sling it when need be. And this is Geno Smith from the Seattle Seahawks. I've seen this guy go as late as the 14th freaking round in your fantasy drafts, and it's ridiculous to me because this guy, he was super efficient and accurate last season. He was very clutch in games that the Seahawks needed him to be in the fourth quarter. He drove them down the field, won them some games. And he's airing it out a decent amount now, especially with the addition of Jackson Smith-Njigba in the first round of this year's draft. With Njigba in there, alongside DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, Smith is going to be able to sling it early and often this season. And honestly, if you like waiting on your quarterback, I think he's the man to watch. At running back, this guy's not as clear of an option, but he is on the best rushing offense in the entire league, and there's a chance that he will lead that backfield in rushing attempts, and this is Kenneth Gainwell from the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, I'm aware that DeAndre Swift is there, and Rashad Penny, and Boston Scott, but Gainwell has the most complete set of skills out of these guys. I think Swift has some issues with his vision, holding on to the ball. Penny isn't the best receiving back, and Scott isn't really big enough to handle a large workload, which is where Gainwell comes in. I'm not saying he's going to be some monster 3-down back who takes all the touches, but he's going to be efficient with the touches he does get because he's very hard to bring down due to his size, elusiveness, and quickness, and he should be mixing in on a majority of the downs, both rushing and receiving, for Philadelphia this season. At wide receiver, it's very rare that you go late into a fantasy draft and you find a late round wide receiver who's going to be a top prospect for his own team. But that's exactly what's going on with Nico Collins, the number 1 wide receiver for the Houston Texans going into next season. This guy is 6'4", 215 pounds of pure physicality. He was a star at Michigan, and now he's coming into the league at just 23 years old. He's got a real chance to make things happen with his new quarterback, CJ Stroud, in Houston. Look for him in round 10 and 11 if you need a late round receiver who can give you a spark off the bench when needed. At tight end, this is extremely rare that a player in this situation could ever produce at tight end, but Dalton Kincaid of the Buffalo Bills just might be that guy. First round pick out of Utah, extremely rare athleticism for a player of his size, almost reminiscent of a poor man's Travis Kelce, and Josh Allen is going to need guys to throw to. Kincaid has also been lining up at wide receiver as well as the tight end position, meaning that he should be able to run a lot of routes and gain a good amount of targets in the offense. The reason I'm doubting his potential all the way is because he is a rookie, and rookie tight ends sometimes struggle. But again, this guy's going in the 10th round of drafts. If you're really looking for a star tight end, you won't be waiting that long. But the thing with Kincaid is there's really that chance that he does break out and he ends up being that league winner for you, even if you wait until round 10 to take your tight end. Kincaid just might be that guy. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a great day.